What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for joining me today on this beautiful day. Before we jump right into this video, I hope everybody is doing well today. I hope you all are well and healthy. I hope your day was fulfilled with nothing but positivity. You see what I'm saying? None of that negativity, nothing but positive vibes, especially when you're coming to Strac's channel. All my new viewers, what's up, baby? You already know the vibes. Welcome to the channel. Here we go. We got a long one today. 41 minutes and 25 seconds, my goodness. The untold story of the biggest gold heist in Canadian history. Shout out to the 5th Estate. Original video link will be in the description down below. That is the channel name, the 5th Estate. Or is it E-State? You people say Estate or is it E-State? Oh, man, I know that could be a good argument. Here we go, man. Let's go ahead and learn about it. We learned about the maple syrup one. Little maple syrup heist. I'm trying to figure out why did they steal... They robbed the Federal Reserves. It was the I'm so shocked that I actually remembered that. They robbed the Federal Reserves, and I feel like, you know, the Federal Reserves was part of it. But long story short, they robbed them for all this maple syrup. I'm talking about if I'm going on a heist, I'm not going for no syrup, baby. Oh, I'm going for the diamonds. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going for the diamonds. I'm going for the gold, watches, purses, wallets. I'm talking about banks. Yeah, we're not going for no maple syrup. When I get that money, when I get that cash, I get that diamonds and trading or something, then we can go get some maple syrup. I go get a nice fluffy stack of pancakes or something. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not robbing. I'm not stealing from the Federal Reserve for some maple syrup. Unbelievable. He did make bank. He made like $6 million before he got caught. All for some syrup. Oh my gosh. You ain't even have to sell narcotics. You ain't even sell no narcotics. You sold some syrup and made $6 million? Here we go, man. Why nobody be talking about this stuff?
On this edition of the 5th Estate, we're in Dubai, in the city of gold, on the search for answers in the case of the Pearson Airport gold heist.
Canada's biggest.
That's what it was, because it was mentioned in the maple syrup, and I was like, I want to check this out. It was like long story short, it was just showing actual footage of them in the airport, like at the loading docks.
This airport was the scene of a multi-million-dollar heist of gold and other valuables.
So the loot was actually inside a cargo container, and it vanished shortly after it was unloaded from a plane.
This is something out of a movie.
In the spring of 2023, police say a group of suspects pulled off a brazen robbery.
Look at this.
Taking more than $20 million of gold from the Air Canada cargo facility, putting it into a truck, driving away.
How did y'all even manage to do this? Like, somebody on the inside must have been, you know what I'm saying? There's definitely somebody on the inside who was working with them. 100%. Hey, now, you know how good the security got to be for that? Man, forget that. Security got to be involved. Gotta be. Because ain't no way you got past security, the cameras, the people standing in the rooms, the workers, and this and that. This type of stuff you don't just got access to, you know? Come on.
And then vanishing.
That's
This story
it?
is a sensational one, and one which probably belongs in a Netflix series.
Is that the truck? I know that's not the truck behind.
Sensational one, and one which probably belongs in a Netflix series.
So what happened to all of that gold? Authorities say some of it may have ended up here in Dubai.
Oh!
We go inside Dubai's gold industry.
Let me find out Dubai was part of the
out
scheme.
How easy or hard it is to turn stolen gold into cash.
If you need to move illicit gold, Dubai is going to be on your menu of choices, and it's going to be high up on your menu of choices.
We look at 4 key suspects in the heist, a journey that takes us to rural Pennsylvania,
It's a very sought-after gun among the criminal element.
where police say gold became guns.
Oh my gosh.
We go to the suburbs of Toronto.
That
I
was
just want to ask you about the gold heist. And finally, to a gated community here in Dubai. So we're going to try to talk our way in, past security. In a place where people go to disappear. When was the last time you saw him?
I'd rather not answer that. Thank you for coming.
Okay. The untold story of the men accused of the biggest gold theft in Canadian history. I'm Steven D'Souza. This is the 5th Estate.
How you get past security? Security don't care who you are. How you get past them?
A short drive through the glittering streets of Dubai in the United Arab Emirates
What?
takes us to a nearby industrial park, to a nondescript building. Through this door, gold is processed, melted, poured, cast, carefully weighed, and then packaged for delivery. Part of a regulated legal industry that sees billions of dollars of the precious metal move in and out of the city. But behind the glittering towers, there's a darker side, which Canadian police have said, and we will show, could play a key role in the gold heist investigation.
Okay. Yo, Dubai is crazy.
There's a reason why we picked today for this announcement.
April 2024, exactly 1 year to the day. Police in Peel Region, west of Toronto, invited the media to boast about their success in this headline-grabbing case.
This one is a carefully planned and well-organized group of criminals from both inside and outside of airport facilities that orchestrated this theft.
Police were proud to show off the evidence, from photos to the truck used in the heist.
Our investigation involves a stolen quantity of gold and foreign currency that were ordered from a refinery in Zurich, Switzerland.
The Fifth Estate has pieced together how, with no violence, no guns, police accuse this group of driving away with a fortune.
That were ordered from a refinery in Zurich, Switzerland.
The Fifth Estate has pieced together how, with no violence, no guns, police accuse this group of driving away with a fortune.
No violence, no guns. Yo, Canadians are really nice. Same with the last heist. There was no weapons or nothing involved. None of that involved. You guys are really nice. You don't have it out to just hurt people. Like, I understand it may be, I wouldn't say harder to maintain a gun permit or anything, but these are criminals, you know. Some of them probably have some, records and stuff, and they can't go get one, and some don't. But just the fact that nobody went and had, artillery shows that they set this up perfectly. They got somebody on the inside working with them or something. They said, we're not even coming in to do a stick up. Man, we in and out. Like, this is a little delivery and pick up,
Fortune. April 17th, 2023, 3:56 p.m. The Air Canada flight carrying that gold and cash lands on the tarmac in Toronto. The cash is destined for the Vancouver Bullion and Currency Exchange, while the gold has been ordered by TD Bank.
Shortly after,
Really?
gold and
TD Bank?
currency were offloaded from the aircraft and brought into Air Canada cargo facility.
5:50 p.m. The container is in the warehouse. Security camera video shows what happened next. 6:23 p.m. A white 5-ton cargo truck pulls up to the facility. The driver backs up to the loading dock and gets out.
The suspect was carrying a fraudulent airway bill as he approached the warehouse. The image you see is the actual airway bill that the suspect produced.
That airway bill was actually for a shipment of seafood that was picked up the day before. According to police, someone with access to a printer inside the Air Canada warehouse printed the old way bill and altered it. 7:04 p.m. The driver is in the warehouse and heads to open the cargo door. 7:27 p.m. A forklift arrives with that precious cargo.
No way. They know where it's at and everything. They got this set up. He know how to drive the machine and everything. Man, it's over. People know how to drive the forklifts and stuff. Like this is a team that is experienced, Oh my gosh. Somebody had to be working within the inside, because how they know the layout? How do they know where all this stuff was, How do they know where to go and get it real quick? He came in, opened it, and he should be coming in any second with the goods. No. No, no. Somebody
Like
is
they
in
do
there.
hundreds of times a day, they load the truck. 7:30 p.m., the truck drives away. From the moment the plane landed, the operation took just 3.5 hours. At 9:30 p.m. that
The
evening,
operation took 3.5 hours. Damn, that's a long operation. What you mean just 3.5? Man, that's a long.
a Brinks truck arrives to pick up the gold, but it's already long gone. At 2:43 a.m. the following morning, Air Canada calls the police and reports the theft.
The gold was valued at approximately $20 million Canadian based on current market value.
When you first heard about the gold heist, what was your reaction?
Initially it was shock, and then after that it's sort of understanding that this sort of thing is due to happen and potential to happen just due to flaws in the system.
Clayton Castellino is president of a customs clearance business in Toronto. He's familiar with the Air Canada cargo warehouse and its procedures.
There's definitely some holes in their security protocols.
In his experience, he says you only need 2 items to pick up a shipment at the warehouse. The first is a letter.
That could just be a handwritten letter on the receiver's letterhead stating, I authorize Air Canada to release so-and-so shipment to the carrier for pickup.
And in the past, when you've done that, how scrutinized is that? How closely do they look at that?
It is not very scrutinized.
The second is the airway bill with the correct airway bill number. The gold heist thieves needed both.
That tells you that they had an understanding of the processes.
It's almost like
Facts.
the key to open the vault. That
How?
Essentially, yeah. The information is, I guess you could say, worth its weight in gold.
Somebody
right?
on that
Yeah.
inside. Somebody was in there talking. Yeah.
Once
They
the
wanted
gold
parts.
was loaded, checking security camera footage from 225 different residences and businesses, the police tracked the truck's movements. It leaves the cargo facility. A camera at a truck leasing company catches it heading toward the highway.
Westbound on Highway 401. We continued to follow the truck and checked each exit that Highway 401 intersects with. This continues into Halton Region as the truck passes James Snow Parkway, and we observe the truck exit at Bronte Road and go northbound on Bronte Road.
A camera from a local church is the last image we have of the getaway.
Eventually, as the truck travels north of Milton, it becomes more rural,
Yeah.
and we lose sight of the truck.
Oh.
The
Yeah,
truck
lost sight
might
of the
have
truck.
disappeared, but not all was lost. The driver made a crucial mistake. Look closely at the video. He takes off his glove. At
Oh my gosh. He takes off his glove. You finna identify this fool by his damn hand? Yo, it's crazy like that. You can find me based off of my hand? All my people right now that work in the CIA, the FBI, you know, you work within that criminal justice, maybe within the government. I had a family member that worked within the government. Not sure if I'm really supposed to say too much about the job position he had, but he had an important role, a very important role. Yeah, but man, they can identify you by your hand.
some point, he left a fingerprint behind.
Oh,
I spoke about the fraudulent
fingerprint!
airway bill
You
when we were alleging the
man.
driver produced. Through forensic examination and through other police techniques, we identified King McLean as the driver early on in the investigation.
Police had identified the alleged driver, Durante King McLean. But it would take several months and a twist of fate hundreds of kilometers away before police would track him down. That would eventually help lead them to 8 other suspects. At the time, police issued Canada-wide warrant.
Yo, that's his fault because if nobody else left tracks and he did, they gonna get down on homeboy when they get out. They got a plan against him or something. I don't know. I don't know. We're dealing with Canadians, so the punishment could be, you know, not as severe. But hey, he still might get BTA.
For 3 of the men.
You tell me we could have got away? You tell me we could have got away if you didn't leave that fingerprint? Oh, Ooh, boy. I'm sorry, guys. I know what I do. You telling me we could have got away if you didn't leave that fingerprint? Oh, no. What y'all doing if it's so easy to take gold like this? I mean, we might as well just walk up in the bank and try to do something like this. Like it's so easy pulling off these heists. These people are making it seem so easy. Literally. I don't understand. Like,
this is Nitin Chopra from Prime Asia TV. Chief rightly said that this is a movie scene and it must go to the Netflix, and we suggest that Peel Police should keep the copyrights before sending to the Netflix. I tell you, in 1 week, 10 jewelry stores got robbed.
Yeah.
So
Nitin Chopra is a prominent community journalist based in Brampton, west of Toronto. It's home to a large South Asian community and some of the suspects. We teamed up with him to investigate the heist.
You raised an excellent point.
Chopra gets big interviews, chiefs of police, and active politicians. Even the man seeking to be the next Prime Minister of Canada.
Mr. Foley, another important issue of the mortgage payments.
His
that's
main
a hot
beat,
minute ago. What is going on? What are we doing? I've seen a lot of videos like this.
exposing crime. His social media feed is full of it, from jewelry heists to murders caught on camera.
What was the discussion in the community when they saw the pictures of the suspects?
There was a shocking, these people, these bad apples, destroyed the image of our community. All the faces are from South Asian community. That is frustrating, Stephen. That is frustrating.
Chopra has been covering this case since the beginning, paying close attention to the evidence unveiled by police.
Crazy.
These lists were found at 2 separate locations. We believe these lists actually show where the money was distributed when the gold was sold by the suspects. Investigators seized 6 cruelly made gold bracelets that resemble bangles. The total value of these 6 gold bracelets is over $89,000. Smelting pots, casts, and molds. These are commonly used in the industry to change the composition of gold.
One man is connected to those tools.
There are a lot of jewelry stores.
Did he steal them? I'm saying the what? What? Did he steal them?
With Chopra's help, we track down Ali Raza, the man police call a jewelry store owner. His lawyer advised him not to do an interview with us, but he did give us exclusive access to the basement of his shop.
So any jewelry you go to, the basement, they have the same thing? Yeah, same thing.
He says his equipment can fix and repair jewelry and melt only small amounts. To prove it, he had one of his employees demonstrate.
The gold bars that were stolen, that's not something you could work on here. No.
These kind of gold melts, we cannot do it. We can just do one small ring, we can melt it, but not this gold bars.
Police say Ali Raza was brought in by this man, Amit Jalota, to melt the stolen gold.
His only connection to any of the suspects is this one text message with Amit Jalota's name in it?
Yes, so Ali Raza was saying that many customers come to his shop, and this Jalota guy, police found a phone number that Ali Raza sent a text message, Jalota customer want this design of rings.
Raza says Jalota was a customer of his.
Oh, no! Bro. You slipped up and walked up in one of these little shops, these stores, these whatever, these businesses, and they got you on the camera. These people remember your face. You didn't go in there wrapped up or anything? Come on, man.
That's all.
Ali Raza said it is not possible even in Canada to melt that gold. He said that gold might have gone to Dubai.
So a key suspect claims police have the wrong place, the wrong man. What about the other 8 accused? When we come back. How an alleged gun smuggling operation foiled by police in the US brought breakthroughs in the gold heist investigation in Canada.
Oh, man. All right, man.
Rural, windswept Pennsylvania, Interstate 81. By the end of summer 2023, it had been more than 4 months since thieves had pulled off the brazen Toronto gold heist.
Hey, They got off for 4 months. They still chilling with their feet kicked up. They still chilling with their feet kicked up. I mean, hey.
Then September 2nd, 12:23 a.m., near mile marker 20. A keen-eyed state trooper notices a gray Nissan Sentra driving suspiciously. The Fifth Estate obtained the police report of the incident. In it, police say the car touched the fog line 3 times within a few seconds. Its behavior consistent with the operator looking in his driver's side rear mirror at my marked patrol vehicle. Flicking on the emergency lights, the trooper signals the driver to pull over. The man behind the wheel hands over an Ontario driver's license. Turns out it's none other than Durante King McLean, the suspected driver in the Toronto gold heist. The Nissan is a rented vehicle from Florida, and the trooper discovers the contract is expired.
Contract expired? You was finna rob the rental company too? What, you was finna just take the car and go off with it? Oh my gosh. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm thinking about how far you plan on going. What you gonna do? At this point, it's like, why even pull over? If you know you did wrong and you see that cop behind you, why don't you just take off? What's the point? You might as well try to at least get away. Make them do their job or something. Because let me tell you, you're going to jail. You're going to prison. You're going to prison. Have as much fun as you want. You know, they're going to slap some charges on you. But if you get away, you're going to see another day and you ain't going to have no charges on you. Huh? And I'm just saying. But it's like, why would you even pull over? See, stuff like that is scary. It gets me to think like, oh, do they have a weapon or something? Because a lot of videos I see, man, the people will pull right over. You walk right up on them, passenger or driver side. They roll down the window and pop you. Pop you. It doesn't make sense. I see the video of the guy grabbing an officer close to the car, and yeah, I'm gonna let you guys think about what he did after that. Like that, like it was.
Pennsylvania law that gives police the right to search it. This is the spot along the highway where King McLean was pulled over. Police say when they opened the trunk, they found that the spare tire wasn't in its regular compartment. Instead, there were 2 bags. They say when they opened one of the bags, that's when they found guns wrapped in white socks. That's when King McLean took off, running from the side of the highway through this space here.
So you had all those pipes in your trunk? You had all that in your car on you and you didn't even drive off. You didn't keep it going? Take them on a high-speed chase? You should have just did that because you were getting booked either way. You should have had it in the back of your mind like, oh, I'm about to get cargo for what I just did. I don't know what world people be living in where they think they could do something and screw people over and be all right. Life gonna be good. Oh, man.
Eventually, police took him down in the middle of that road right there. Little did authorities know at the time, they had just uncovered a key piece in the gold heist investigation.
Oh my gosh.
Back in Ontario at that police press conference, a U.S. federal agent joins Canadian police to mark a major seizure, 65 firearms.
A court-authorized search warrant for the vehicle led to the recovery of those firearms that were allegedly destined to be smuggled into Canada.
Yo!
The ATF determined...
Man, you got them boxed up like it's a meal or something. Look, man, this is crazy. Man, this is crazy, man. What? Dracos? Extended mags? Glocks? What? Man, come on.
Be smuggled into Canada.
The ATF determined Durante King McLean had snuck into the U.S. illegally. He's facing federal charges for those guns found hidden in that trunk.
How you sneak in here illegally? How can you sneak? Can I sneak into Canada illegally? How do you do such a thing?
He denies those charges.
I'm proud to say that we successfully put this international gun trafficking operation out of business.
We're on our way to Pittsburgh to meet a man who can help us understand how U.S. investigators helped establish a possible connection between the guns and gold. We meet up with Matt Regenton at a local gun range just outside the city. He worked at the ATF for 22 years.
It's a very sought-after gun among the criminal element.
How much would something like this be worth? If you're trying to sell this on the streets in Canada, how much would that be worth?
500,
The
600?
streets of Canada, I would imagine it would be a lot more than $500 or $600. It might be a couple.
Wow. How did I say 500, 600? And he said it would. Oh, that's crazy. Wow. That's usually the average price you could get one out here for like a Glock 19 or something. 5,000, 6,000. That's crazy. How do you?
Streets of Canada, I would imagine it would be a lot more than $500 or $600. It might be a couple $1,000s.
Mm-hmm. In fact, we've learned each gun seized could be worth as much as $5,500 on the black market in Canada.
Go for it. There. That's a little more secure? Yeah. Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Hey, how does that beam sight work? All my people who go into the range, how does that work right here? Can he actually see something, or is it just for show?
Under Regenton's supervision,
Can he line it
we
up?
tested firearms similar to the one seized. We wanted to understand what made them so desirable, and in the wrong hands, incredibly dangerous. Yeah, it felt pretty powerful.
So you're always covering your bases when you're examining a crime scene.
Today, Regenton teaches at Duquesne University in downtown Pittsburgh, where he's an assistant professor in the forensic science and law program.
Nice.
Why is something like this such great evidence? Communications, internet history, who did they talk to?
He walked us through the U.S. indictment, in which prosecutors say King McLean was talking to at least 2 other gold heist suspects. April 23, 2023, just 6 days after the gold heist. They say King McLean used an encrypted chat called Threema to communicate with Prasath Parmalingam, arranging for King McLean's illegal entry into the United States and making plans to meet up later. U.S. prosecutors allege Parmalingam went to New York to deliver money to King McLean. Authorities tracked King McLean to an Airbnb in Florida, where over a few weeks he allegedly bought the guns. Police then located him at a U-Haul facility in Georgia before he ended up in Pennsylvania.
You're showing the pattern of criminal activity, which did not only occur when King McLean was pulled over by the state trooper, it was all of the things leading up to it.
Oh!
Knocked me back a little
I was going
bit.
to say,
That
you
is
moved back a
crazy.
little.
You that power on that thing? Look at, that's a grown man. Oh.
You could see that one actually knocked me back a little bit.
I was going to say, you moved back a little
Yeah.
bit there. Wow. Among the cache of weapons seized,
Nice.
2 particularly
Nice.
dangerous guns. Glocks illegally converted from semi-automatic to fully automatic.
Oh yeah, we know. We be hearing the rappers. You know, that's a little switch right here. We be hearing rappers talk about it. Got a switch. Put a button on it. Switch and a button.
Basically, a machine gun. Whoa.
How'd that
This
feel?
is a pistol too.
That was
Mind you, it's a
lot
pistol.
more powerful than the first one.
Gun safe?
Yeah, I could really feel like I was fighting it for control, and I could see that in the hands of somebody who doesn't know what they're doing. That's incredibly dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, a lot of these people out here, they just be doing all that BS. You spraying everywhere but the main person you trying to get. You spraying everybody else but the main person. They be hitting the windows, the doors, the car tires, the people, the dogs, cats, whatever else is out there. Oh, they hitting the lights? Yeah, trees and stuff, the crown. A lot of times in the videos, I see them hitting the ground. It's like, did you even really want to do this? Did you come out here, you know, second guessing and you thinking like, oh, I can't do it now in the moment of it? That's why I be feeling like some people be holding it back or something. Because when I seen a lot of these ridiculous videos, it could be like a park, a playground, and they'll come through. Especially with like Dracos and stuff. That's how I know you don't know nothing about no artillery. You trying to run and hit somebody with a Draco. Mind you, it's hitting everybody, everything around it. It's like...
We came to the courthouse in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, This is where Durante King McLean's trial was scheduled to begin today.
Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, huh? Harrisburg is literally like, I don't want to say an hour? Like an hour 15 from me?
Hey, January 6th. But it was delayed at the last minute. We've learned that's because the two sides are working on a potential plea deal. The question now is, how much will he say about his alleged role in the gold heist? Will the suspected driver become the driving force in the prosecution of the other suspects?
Yes, the driver is always the one that gets hit the hardest. Absolutely. The driver is going to get that book slammed on him with all the charges and everything. He's the one that got it there. He's the one that got them out of there. Yeah. Now, I hope the other dude, you know, he just tells them his half if he's going to take a plea deal. But don't go snitching on everybody up in there now. And the driver, that's your fault. You left your fingerprints. That's your fault why they got you, man. That is your fault. Like, what you wasn't thinking.
If King McLean makes a deal in Pennsylvania and says he played a part in the gold heist, that could be a game changer for the case in Canada. That's because Peel police say there's a straight line between what happened in the US and the theft at the airport.
We believe that they've melted down the gold, and then the profits they got from the gold they used to help finance purchasing the illegal firearms, and that's how the gold money has now kind of worked into the firearms trafficking aspect of the investigation.
As we looked at the investigations in the US and Canada, it appeared some of the suspects were facing allegations linked only to events after the heist took place. That left us with 3 men. Men our investigation will show are suspected of being key members. I just want to ask you about the gold heist. Get away from me. That's
Get
coming
away
up.
from me, see?
But first, we head to Dubai, where police say the suspects may have taken some of the gold.
We believe, like just as Gord said, a large portion has gone overseas.
And we follow up on a lead in the search for one of the missing suspects. Hey, my name's Steven D'Souza. I'm with CBC, Canadian Broadcasting. We've come to Dubai searching for answers in the largest gold heist in
Guys, I
Canadian.
got something in my eye. I need somebody to just like, I don't know, do the camera or something. Help brother out, please. I'm over here trying to bear with it. I'm talking about blow or something. Do a brother a favor. Help me, please. Help me, please. For blow or something. I'm like, I feel it. Like, you ever feel something in your eye? And it's like you can't get it out your eye. It's like inside, like the back of your eyeball. Maybe I'll go crazy. It's like irritating me, guys. And I'm trying to like, you know what I'm saying? I try to thug it out a little, but it's starting to get to a brother, you know? I start getting emotional. They start irritate me though, man. Like, I want to go like rinse my eye out or something. It might be an eyelash or something. It is what it is. It'll come out.
Police have suggested this is where some of the stolen gold ended up, and that Arslan Chaudhry, one of the key suspects, may be hiding out here.
In Dubai?
Our guide is Shamik Raja, a Canadian gold trader living in Dubai. You see the Burj Khalifa coming up over here, so.
Yeah, just mesmerizing. It's mesmerizing.
Raja moved to Dubai from Calgary in 2008, lured by the promise of a business-friendly environment for all things gold.
The vaults that are underneath that are the most secure vaults in the world, and where most of the gold and most of the commodities are stored.
Raja started out buying his gold directly from mines primarily in Western Africa.
Oh my goodness,
a business that comes with risks. Those rope marks are from the time he was bound and robbed at gunpoint in Uganda. Today he spends most of his time in the relative safety of Dubai, famous for its luxury malls, futuristic landmarks, and endless displays of wealth.
He must have money.
What did you think when you heard about that gold heist?
Did he see some of that gold money? He went to Dubai with it.
What was your first reaction?
I how can this be possible in this day and age? Like, that would never happen in Dubai. Like, what do you mean you just walked in with the truck and gave a fake airway bill? There's no chance that that would work here.
Yeah. When it comes to his gold business, Raja plays by the rules. He says it's a heavily regulated industry in Dubai. Now, the police have said they think the gold may have come here. What do you think about that?
It's too funny because it's not so easy to bring gold here. You can't just like get it, put it in your suitcase and fly it into a plane and come. It's a total misconception that, oh, it just ends up in Dubai, you know?
But is that really the case? To find out, we turn to the Organized Crime and Corruption Reporting Project based in Amsterdam.
We've come across a ton of unsavory characters, organized criminals, sanctioned individuals, etc., that own property in Dubai.
They're doing it with that money. They got properties in Dubai with your gold money. They had the audacity. They had the audacity to go buy penthouses and stuff. Oh my goodness. With that money. And you can't even return it back. What are they going to do? Give you a life in prison now? Because it's not like you can give it back. Oh my gosh. You really just dig a hole for yourselves and then it's like you're screwed. They give you life in prison. Then what for something like this? What? Then what?
They're head of research and one of the coordinators of a recent major investigative project called Dubai Unlocked.
I'm glad I got that.
It revealed a darker side of the city for those who don't play by the rules. Fugitives and organized crime figures from around the world flocking there to buy property and hide from authorities.
Yo!
Beyond the glitz and glamour of Dubai.
That's the smartest thing to do, though. Go to another country when you're trying to hide from the authorities. I'm talking about the FBI, the CIA, the SWAT could be on your behind. Right there at that border. If you cross it, though. If you cross the border, you're fine. You're perfectly fine. I'm not going to lie. Like, if you were to just cross... It's not that easy, but if you were to literally jump over to the other side, they cannot come over there and detain you and take you in. Impossible. You in Mexico. You chilling.
Why is it such
go
an
to a whole
attractive
nother
place?
country. But I never knew, like, if you go to another country, they would still pursue it. And I guess it's too easy, right? Can't be that easy. Okay, cool. Let's pull this big heist and then let's just go to another country. It is what it is. Nah. I never really thought that they would pursue you. So they literally look, they follow your tracks and they trace you across the world. And they will find, no matter if you in India, they will come to India and get you. And they will contact India authorities and da-da-da-da-da. And they'll come and get you themselves and they'll come confiscate your stuff, take you and turn you in over to the U.S. straight up. Straight up. So that's how this is going. You cannot run from it, man. Why people be thinking they could run from it? You shouldn't have did it then.
There's a number of reasons, one of which is kind of this culture of secrecy. You can buy property quite easily as well without many questions asked about the origins of the funds. You can fly into Dubai with a bag of cash.
Sources tell us Arslan Chaudhry, nicknamed Sunny, is likely hiding in Dubai. Canada does not have a formal extradition agreement with the UAE. It's also a country where freedom of the press is severely restricted, so finding him wasn't going to be easy. We could not find any definitive social media.
We placing bets? Y'all think they're going to find him throughout this? I don't think they will.
A footprint for Chaudhry, and police have said he's very, very under the radar.
So I'm going to search the database for his full name and see what comes up.
Shidrovsky searched a leaked database of property ownership in Dubai obtained by the OCCRP.
I tried to run him through the databases as well of property owners in Dubai, and unfortunately I didn't get any hits.
Though it just proves how difficult it is to find somebody in Dubai, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Even when we have leaked property ownership data, sometimes we still can't locate people who have flocked there.
But that wasn't the end. We had a tip that Chaudhry had an old friend in Dubai, so we searched for that individual.
I was able to there.
But that wasn't the end. We had a tip that Chaudhry had an old friend in Dubai.
Ownership data, sometimes we still...
Okay.
I was able to also obtain a rental certificate. This is really the smoking gun. It is a 5-bedroom villa. Someone with Canadian nationality is a tenant of this property.
A tenant whose name matches the person we are searching for.
Oh my
Could
gosh.
they help lead us to Sunny Chaudhry? It's down this street here.
It better not be something stupid like he's at his mama's house or something, or he with his dad or something. It better not be something stupid like, oh, he with grandmother incident. Oh my gosh. Because that's the easiest place.
So all the clues that we found online have led us to this neighborhood on the outskirts of Dubai. And we're just right now trying to navigate these pretty confusing streets, and we're not even sure if the address we have is the right one, but we're gonna give it a try and see if we can find him.
Let's see. I'm curious.
We found the man we think could help us locate Chaudhry. Hey, man. Hey, my name's Steven D'Souza. I'm with CBC, Canadian Broadcasting. I'm trying to find a friend of yours. I'm wondering if you might be able to help me out. Sunny Chaudhry?
Personally? We're not really friends. I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
But, no, I have nothing to do.
Do you know if he's...
We're not really friends. I don't know what you were talking. I don't know who you were talking about, bro.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
But, no, I have nothing to
Do you know if he's in Dubai or where I can find him?
do. No clue.
No? When was the last time you saw him?
I'd rather not answer that. Thank you for coming, though.
Okay, so just want to talk to him and ask him about where the gold is.
I honestly don't want any contact with him, especially what's been in the news.
Yeah.
So, obviously, I'm not looking for him or anything like that. So,
Yeah.
so I have no clue.
We found a possible connection to Arslan
Oh
Chaudhry,
my gosh.
but we're no closer to finding the man himself.
Hey, Dubai is really
Our
big.
journey in Dubai, however, wasn't over. We wanted to know what happened to the gold.
If you need to move illicit gold.
What you mean? The gold is up in these. I told you. He living up in these. He probably live right at the tippy top, as a matter of fact. He's just talking about is getting invested. He drive a Lamborghini. It's probably sitting in his living room or something.
Gold, Dubai is going to be on your menu of choices, and it's going to be high up on your menu of choices.
Jody Vittori is a professor at Georgetown University in Washington, D.C., and an expert on international corruption. The former Air Force Lieutenant Colonel authored this report in 2020. It exposed a steady flow of illicit money moving in and out of Dubai, including gold.
Now, they do advertise their supposed very robust checks on that gold, but, you know, investigations time and again indicate that clearly illicit gold keeps coming in through Dubai.
A Swiss investigation found that in 2022, 66% of the gold imported from Africa into the UAE had been smuggled. An undercover investigation by Al Jazeera in 2023 backed that up, showing how international gold smugglers routinely use Dubai to hide their conflict gold.
No, not anymore. Y'all done gave up the spot. This was their spot. Dubai is over with. They are finding somewhere else now to go ahead and travel to get away and do this and that.
Where we usually sell our gold is into the gold souk directly.
The souk, or market, is several square blocks filled with dozens and dozens of buyers and sellers.
It's the main hub of Dubai when it comes to the gold business. It comes again down to trust. So a lot of the guys know each other for 20, 25 years inside of the gold souk.
But is it possible to sell stolen gold here? To
100%.
find out, we used hidden cameras and went into the market posing as gold dealers.
100%.
Using this photo from the internet, we told buyers we needed to sell.
Bars, kilo bars, 50 bars. Yeah. Okay. And if it's melted, no? But must need the papers. Yeah, no papers. Yeah? No papers. No papers, I think you know by that one. Okay.
A hard no at our first stop. Next, we went to a jewelry shop. They led us down a set of winding alleys to another shop.
You want to sell? Yeah.
This buyer doesn't seem bothered by our missing paperwork.
And as long as it's pure, so 999 if you're happy, but no other paperwork.
There is also no paperwork.
Yeah, but pure.
Pure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. But
But then he adds this wrinkle.
We have to call the police department also. That is now new rule.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you buy, right?
That
Despite
is
the new
like-
rules, we approach a man outside another store who seems willing to look the other way.
What if I don't want paperwork?
You have a paper?
No, I don't want.
Without paper?
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah. And no paperwork. Okay. Okay.
No papers, no problem. After 3 tries with no contacts, it appears we have a buyer for our supposedly questionable gold.
It's relatively easy to bring gold through Dubai under certain conditions. Once you do that, it's relatively easy to sell the gold. It's easy to get cash for the gold if you want cold hard cash.
Dubai is that place, man. They gonna do something.
And once gold changes hands, it could potentially end up at a refinery, just like this one.
Final product, pure gold.
Vivek Mayor is the manager at the Palm Gold Refinery. Like Raja, when it comes to sourcing gold, Mayor is careful to play by the rules.
We are very much concerned about that one. So we want to know from where they sourced. If it is in the illegal area, we will not do any business with them.
Workers here are a well-oiled machine.
That's 1 kilo.
That's 1 kilo.
Yeah.
Straight out of the fire.
Later we will put our logo. It's not easy.
Wow, no, it's not easy. And how much is all this?
This dollar more than 2 million.
More than $2 million.
Yes.
Wow. But not.
That's all I need, man. I'm saying that's all I need, man. Come on. That's all I need. Just let me have a box. You got so many more being made. You know what I'm saying? Just let me have a box.
Not all refineries in Dubai are as careful as this one. This past summer, the UAE suspended 32 refineries for failing to follow the rules.
Dang.
If the stolen
that's some
airport
crap.
gold was melted down, it would
What
have
happened
raised
to their jobs and stuff? They bills, they families. Like, man.
any hope of finding its origins.
You know, once particularly it's intermixed with other gold, it's gone through the refinery process, it's been stamped as from Dubai, it's pretty much untraceable after that.
When we come back, I just want to ask you about the gold heist. We track down a key suspect.
He's just walking down the sidewalk. I just want to ask you about the gold heist. I would have went right in the house too. I'm sorry, man. I don't want to talk. I would have went right in the house. I'm not gonna lie. No, I'd be like, who is this man coming towards me?
I just want to ask you about the gold heist. We track down a key suspect. We have some new information we'd like to ask you. And a major development in our investigation sheds new light on the case.
What the Crown was saying, what the court document says, is total opposite what they were saying.
This is unbelievable.
We'd been investigating the heist for months when our work took an unexpected turn. A source close to the case shared an astonishing document, one that sheds new light on the investigation and offers new leads into what could have happened to the gold.
I tell you that gold is
It's 42
gone.
pages
They
entitled
living in
The
it.
Crown Statement of Allegations. It's labeled as a draft and was created back in June. Now we have to be careful. This is just a snapshot of the investigation. What's in here hasn't been tested in court or even entered with the court as far as we can tell. It does have evidence police gathered, including text messages and surveillance of the suspects, information that's never been broadcast.
Cooked. Like, it's the fact that, you know, police, they have access to everything. Man, they can look up your license plate, see your whole life, anything you've ever done, any charges, your background story and everything. They can see who you are as a person before they even get out the car, or if they just want to. Like, it's just so much stuff, man. Like,
Tell. It does have evidence police gathered, including text messages and
Fingerprints,
surveillance of the
text,
suspects.
surveillance, calls.
Information that's never been broadcast and shows the depth of a police investigation that's costing taxpayers millions of dollars. Let's start with Arslan Sunny Chaudhry. In the document, the Crown alleges he was the most involved in planning the theft, as well as orchestrating King McClain's flight to the U.S. He's allegedly referred to by others as the top dog. On the day of the heist, the Crown appears to have evidence that Chaudhry coordinated events from a hotel near the Air Canada warehouse. The Crown document says that day, Chaudhry texted or called the other suspects more than 800 times.
What? I'm sorry, y'all might have to lower your volume. What? Get the heck out of here. Man, stop that now. Stop that now. No, he did not. At that point, that's like, isn't that like assault? Isn't that like, I don't know. I gotta get a restraint or type of stuff. Imagine your ex or something call you 100 something. Your friend call you 800 something times. What the?
The day of the heist, the Canada warehouse. The Crown document says that day, Chaudhry texted or called the other suspects more than 800 times. The day after the heist, the document lists a WhatsApp exchange between Chaudhry and another suspect.
April 18th, 2023. WhatsApp. They got that app they was texting on. These people be thinking that you can't find that if they go on another app. I'm so happy for you, bro. I can't even sleep, LOL. It's insane. I'm effing going nuts right now. Holy shit.
Suspect writes to Chaudhry, "I'm so happy for you, bro. I can't even sleep, LOL. It's insane," writes Chaudhry. The suspect replies, "I'm f***ing going nuts right now. Holy shit." So you had a chance to read?
Like, that's just so dumb. Like, why was... Hey, break your phone. Don't bring your phone with us, matter of fact. Leave it home. Don't leave it home, because then they're going to go through... I say, like, just break your phone. You get a burner. Get something that they can't track, or just... We go pager style. We go beeper style. How about that? Nobody need no phone when you go on the run and you just did a major heist. Not even a robbery. This is identified as a heist. Like, man.
The document, what did you
They
think?
need to put this in a video game.
Nitin Chopra
Like in a GTA mission or something. And we need to try to, like, get the gold out the airport or something in the mission. Something like that, man. Because these heists is crazy.
He's been helping our investigation. He says the allegations, if true, showed a lot of coordination by the accused.
All these people, those who were charged, they are interconnected, interlinked.
We met him at this Mississauga condo building where police believe Chaudhry lived. Remember the redacted debt list police showed off during their press conference? The document says it was found during a raid here. It also contains the unredacted version. It lists people and items like condo, boat, and $220,000 for Dubai. Remember, our search for Arslan Chaudhry brought us to Dubai.
There's so many Canadians here now.
To a former friend of his. A source close to the men who have been charged in the heist told the Fifth Estate that former friend and Chaudhry worked together in the past. The source believes the two men reconnected in Dubai.
Why would people say that Arslan was here with you? Did you know him from back in the day, or?
I knew him from back in the days, but I don't know why people would say he was me. I guess I've been in Dubai a really long time.
Yeah.
According to the Crown allegations, in August 2023, a suspect texts Arslan Chaudhry, "Jump on that plan today and go to Dubai," and refers to meeting someone with...
Jump on that plane today and go to Dubai. They really got all the messages. They got all the receipts, man. Yo, guys, I don't know if it's something in my eye. Like, I'm trying to, like, do this. Because sometimes if I open my eye wide, it's like it stings more. And it's like, what is that? It's bad. Like, I don't know if it's allergies or if there was, like, an eyelash going crazy in my eye somewhere. But I think I'm good now. I think I'm cleared. I think I'm cleared now. Oh, my goodness.
The same first initial as the individual we encountered.
35 minutes straight, I'm still here playing with my eyes. Like, man, I was going through it.
Person through a relative in Canada.
Yes?
Oh, hi, my name is Stephen D'Souza. I'm with CBC News.
Interested, sir.
We just have to ask you a couple quick questions if we could.
No, thank you.
All right. The individual has not been charged
quick.
and is not considered a suspect in the gold heist. He sent a statement to the Fifth Estate saying the heist is a crime with which I have no involvement. It's a crime with
I'm writing to formally address a serious legal matter regarding your recent actions while investigating working in Dubai, UAE. I understand that you, acting on behalf of CBC News and the Fifth Estate, approached my residence and recorded me using a hidden video camera without my knowledge or consent. I have since been informed that this footage may be included in an upcoming CBC, the Fifth Estate documentary concerning a crime with which I have no involvement. Oh, okay, man.
Then there's Simranpreet Panasar. The Crown alleges he was the inside man, using his access at the Air Canada warehouse to identify the incoming shipment of gold.
I told you! I told you! I told you! I told you! Did I tell you that? I mean, so we had a rat on the inside walking. We had a rat on the inside working within his job at Air Canada. Y'all had some sneaky people, foul people. Yeah, flaw. Man, telling you, hey, the schedule is everybody leaving at this time. The trucks is gone. We got open warehouse from this time to this time. I'm going to open the doors for you, unlock it, or I'm going to lock up everything. Man, you're going to be doing most of the time, not even a driver. You facilitated this whole thing. You are like the point guard on the court. You see what I'm saying? You literally facilitated this whole thing. You are the reason this whole thing worked. In the first place, you're going to jail. You're going federal.
Using his access at the Air Canada warehouse to identify the incoming shipment of gold. He also manipulated the Air Canada cargo system to facilitate the physical removal of the container.
We got to have some more background checks on these type of workers, especially if you're going to be having gold at Air Canada. And I didn't even think you would have gold at Air Canada. Okay? All right. You got to put it on a base or something. Go put it on a military base or something. I don't know why you just got anybody working in these type of places that just got access to it because they ain't got no background check. Sometimes, no background check is dangerous because that just means that person ain't get caught. Or, they didn't do nothing that crazy, but you don't know what's on their mind or what they got planned. Like, oh my goodness. I know the background check is going to be crazy now. I can imagine the process. The security is going to be on point. Well, it's not even at the same place. It's not held at the same place anymore, right? I assume they wouldn't hold it at Air Canada anymore.
Chopra says if the allegations are proven, they're significant.
And then this guy, Panesar, he gave all the inside information to the Durante and to the boss, the top boss, the Arslan Chaudhry.
On the day of the theft, the Crown alleges Panasar was part of a message group with Chaudhry and another suspect. The next day, Panasar allegedly texted a colleague, "I think I'll be going to India for days off, just to get away a few days."
He has been known to us since early on in the investigation. He actually led a tour for Peel Regional Police before we knew his involvement.
Panasar was also their main point of contact at the start of the investigation. 3 months after the heist, Panasar resigned and left the country. The Fifth Estate has learned, at that point, police considered him a key suspect. They knew he was leaving, but investigators had to make a difficult choice: arrest him and risk alerting others involved, or do nothing and keep identifying potential accomplices. In the end, they let him go. Panasar moved to India. The reason, according to the Crown document, to support his wife's acting career. It appears Panasar settled near Chandigarh in northern India. He's not laying low, posting on his Instagram account.
You posting on your Instagram account? You just asking to go federal. What are y'all doing? These people don't deserve to be criminal. No, I said criminals? Y'all got me getting tongue twisters. I'm over here stuttering. You don't deserve to be a criminal, man. You don't deserve, in fact, you don't deserve to have not one bit of that gold. No, you don't. I would have came in there with a whole plan and Strac would have got away. I'm talking about I would have been chilling somewhere. Not saying I would do something like this. You think I'm going on social media? You think I would go on social media and post pictures and dance in India and stuff? Like, yeah, I'm good. Or like supporting his wife's acting and music and forget that. You going federal. What you talking about? You need to be worried about that prison system. That's what you need to be worried about because the D's coming for you. Oh, they're coming. Yes,
One
he on it. Look at
comes
him.
up
He on
often.
the gram.
This balcony. Working with local journalists, we managed to locate the building pictured in that video.
Oh. Why? I hope this ain't your place. Oh, I hope this ain't your place.
We sent a reporter in without a camera. He spoke to Panasar, who said he was innocent, but declined an interview. Then we got this photo, taken a week later in the same area. Simranpreet Panasar, the alleged inside man. Simranpreet Panasar.
Inside man got Gucci on. Look like he doing fine. Look like he's balling. It looked like that heist went well.
The alleged inside man.
Man.
We're back in Canada, west of Toronto. This house is owned by the third key suspect in the heist, Amit Jalota. Police allege he facilitated melting the gold. He's accused of bringing in this man, Ali Raza, the jeweler. He denies any involvement.
Of course
According
he would.
to the Crown allegations, Jalota and Ali Raza messaged 28 times.
And let him tell you he don't even know how to work the machine. Man, everybody gonna lie.
Times in the month after the heist. Mr. Jalota? We wanted to ask Amit Jalota directly about the allegations against him. We caught up with him recently outside of his home. My name's Steven, I'm with you. I just want to ask you about the gold heist. I'm not on you, I'm just on the sidewalk. We have some new information we'd like to ask you about. We just want to know if you were responsible for melting the gold. Where's Sunny? Is Sunny in Dubai? We just want to know more about what happened.
That is crazy, walking up to somebody and then just asking them in front of their home, where's Sunny? Is Sunny in Dubai? Like, bro, chill out. Chill out. That's not how you go get that answer. Like, you know what I'm saying? They innocent, back in the house. Stuff like that don't make sense. You just wasting gas going to a place, wasting time out your day. You getting aggravated because they're not going to answer your questions. Especially, you got to come get them. You got to come get them with a warrant or something. Prove them. Prove them guilty. They're not just finna say anything. What you think this is, man? And this is exactly how it be. You got to do your job, man. Yeah, dude, that's what makes the job harder, because like people just don't want to tell the truth and admit. Of course not. Unless they're like, well, will I be out of it for good? Like, no jail sentence? Man, somebody will dime you out for a burger and fries. All the people that you think you live in that life, remember that. Choose your friends wisely. They would dime you out for a sandwich, boy. On a heartbeat. They'd dime you out just to go to recess. In a heartbeat.
We seem to be no closer to finding out what happened to the gold. But the Crown document does have an interesting piece of evidence found in the home of one of the suspects. A handwritten estimate on letterhead from the jewelry shop showing large sums of money.
Whoa.
And the Crown says it has showing a remarkable conversation. One that could explain what happened to a portion of the gold investigators believe was set aside to sell in Canada. The Crown says a suspect texted Arslan Chaudhry last June. They took all of it. Chaudhry replies, thought they would. Suspect, they get horny when they see it, haha. They can't let it go. But price dropped more today, but honored yesterday's price. They said it's about to be a shit show. Chaudhry, okay, proper. The Crown document offers this interpretation. The suspect about to be a shit show. Chaudhry, okay, proper. The Crown document offers this interpretation. The suspect is advising Arslan Chaudhry that he was able to sell all of the gold. They took all of it. to Ali Raza, and that he and the buyers honored yesterday's price despite the price dropped.
When I saw these messages,
If that evidence holds up, Chopra says it goes against what the jeweler told us.
I think
Told you.
they were lying at all, because what the Crown was saying, what the court document says, is total opposite what they were saying.
The case is still in the early stages as it works its way slowly through the courts. Only some of the suspects appear in person for routine hearings, and none have entered pleas in Canada.
He made me... Why you take your glove off, bro? You could have got away. He's like a smooth criminal. You could have got away. You could have got away, man. You ain't have to do that to yourself. For real. Like, that was like a simple mistake right there that'll just piss you off. You know, sometimes I'm not rooting for the bad guys. No. But it's like stuff like this is like, come on. You did everything so perfect and it was so easy. You had to hook up. The dude worked in the building. You didn't have to come up with no heist or nothing, no scheme. All he had to do was tell you when to come with the truck. He knew how to work the little forklift. You know what I'm saying?
But for all of the new details, there are still plenty of unknowns. Where is Arslan Chaudhry, the accused top dog? Where will Simranpreet Panesar turn up next? And where is the missing gold? Was it melted? Sold? Wherever it ended up, it's likely never to be recovered.
Oh, never. That gold is gone. Out there in Dubai, they melted it. They done bought penthouses and stuff, you know. Lamborghinis probably. They got their relationships. They got jewelry, nice designer clothes. That money is put away somewhere too. People like that are smart. That money's put away somewhere too. So just in case they go to jail or something, their spouse is gonna be good. That money gonna be alright. You know? That's how it's gonna be. That's if they share it with the spouse. You know, their spouse could just run off. Like, hey, he in prison forever. Might as well keep it on enough and not even call him no more. You know? Stuff like that. But you guys let me know in the comments, how did you feel about this? What did you think about this? Did you happen to work in this facility? I was like, where was you at? Where was you at if you worked up in this building? Where you at? You knew this was going on and you was like, you're minding your business, huh? It's like, let me stop. Let me know if you guys was working with this facility at Air Canada. Feel free to share honest thoughts and opinions on this wonderful video, checking out a documentary on the biggest gold heist in Canada, in Canadian history. My goodness. What else we checking out next? There's only like 2 major heists in Canada, the maple syrup one and a gold one? What do you guys think? Will Canada ever get that gold back, or do you guys believe what I believe? They done sunk that money into businesses and everything, real estate and stuff, and that money's gone. That money is gone, and Dubai definitely ain't giving it back. For sure, they not giving it back. They not giving no type of money or gold back. They don't put their money to buy that. Nope. So it's just a loss. This was how long ago? How long ago did they? 8 months ago? This is only 8 months ago? Did everybody get caught? Or, like, what is it now as far as, like, the updates? Was everybody caught, or are they still looking for those specific people towards the end of the video? Let me know. Everybody, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications on. This crap was shocking, man. 2 major heists, and it was just so easy. You know, why does everything seem more complicated in the U.S.? Like, you can't get by like this in the U.S. No. Absolutely not. Now, I understand, you know, they had low expectations. They probably didn't assume that somebody would come and steal the gold. That's odd. But, you got, so, I mean, sometimes you can't trust your workers, man. Sometimes you got to look at the people around you, the closest to you, and be like, wait, this was set up too perfectly. That's why I was saying since the beginning, how'd this happen, man? How'd it happen? Feel free to check out the Twitch and Patreon in the description down below. Stay safe, everyone, and I hope to catch you all in the next reaction video.